though.
Alright guys, so right now we have Kaiju versus Rogue from Chicago. Both Chicago native teams. I have no idea if they can even hear me.
They're both Chicago native teams, and I can see the mic volume going up and down, so that must be it. Personally, my number, if we're going to pick numbers, I would say it's on Kaiju. I watched them play earlier, and they were very coordinated.
They're looking really good today. However, Rogue took down Dynasty twice.
Did they really? Interesting. Okay. I mean, Rogue does have Paige, and I love her.
Right.
Because she's amazing. So that's totally a possibility. Eric gave a what face.
We're trying to talk Eric into playing Dodgeball.
Really? Yeah. You should totally do it. I play too, in a rec sort of sense, not quite as intense as Paige and Daisy and everybody. So it looks like here, I'm assuming Daisy has explained, burden balls to you guys and everything else. We got a little camera side-by-side action here with this really janky setup. A couple of milk crates, it's great. Looks
milk
like
crates, that's what they're called.
Is it?
I was calling them like soda cartons.
Oh, it looks like Kaiju is currently up on people, which is obviously a severe advantage. They've been playing together for such a long time, though. They always strike me as a very coordinated team.
It's currently 6'3" Kaiju. 6'2" Kaiju.
Okay. And he's going to be lit, and then we got one left, and he's, impressive. Number 35 dodging, 33, 32? 32, dodging everything. He's going to go ahead and attack with the burden ball, see if he can get someone, and we got a catch from Kaiju. So that'll be the...
And what that means is, if Rogue loses this game, they're not out of the tournament, because it is still best of 3. But they go to what is called the losers bracket, where they will have to fight their way back and either win all the next games in the losers bracket to go back to the winners bracket playoffs and semifinals, or if they lose the next game in the losers bracket, then they are done.
Yeah, that actually did happen last year in Nationals. I believe it was Corruption. Yeah, it was Corruption. It was in the pinch bracket on the very last day of Nationals, and they seeded really bad. They were seeded last.
Dead last.
Dead last, and they literally came back to win the tournament from the losers bracket.
It was an amazing day.
It was so cool.
Unfortunate for your Gamecocks, though.
Yeah, I know. It was unfortunate for my team, the Columbus Gamecocks, but it was still really good for Corruption. Nice and close for Mike Level, of course. Of course, Eric, of course. Offensively, are you better off having a team focus on one person? Typically, it is always better to team throw at one individual person because it reduces the risk of them catching a ball and increasing their numbers on top of your players by 1. So it looks like right now Rogue is 3 versus Kaiju's 4. 4, question mark. Paige is coming up to attack here, but she's not going to throw because she doesn't have burden, which is fine.
Yeah, so people will notice a lot of times that the teams will get rid of the odd color, the burden ball, over their other ones, which sometimes it works. I personally would prefer to get rid of a different ball instead, because if you throw the burden ball every time, people are going to know. They're going to pick up on that and start beating you.
Totally. A lot of teams will have a lot of different call-outs, too. You can see the players always walking up to the line, talking to each other, trying to decide which target they're going to throw at and how many balls they're going to decide to throw. Unfortunately for Rogue, they were not paying attention to the 10-second burden time limit, so Paige has had to roll all of the balls over to Blitz. Sorry, Kaiju. Not Kaiju. Blitz. Kaiju. And, she actually did get a catch, so that's going to bring one person in, but unfortunately she got hit by like 8 million balls, so she's also out.
But hey, a catch, that was 2-on-1. That is a very doable number.
Correct. That's much more doable than 3-on-1. Chelsea, do you want to be on the camera too? Do you want to come? Okay, so it looks like there's some sort of dispute with the refs. New to Elite, captains are allowed to talk to the refs now, which is great because it's helping end a lot of in-game disputes instead of having everybody converge on one.
Yeah, being a ref and having 10 people yell at you is not nice.
No, not at all. And so those balls collapsed in the air. There we go. Rogue is kind of popular. Let's be real.
For life. Oh,
Yes.
I don't know why I went for the hands.
I don't know. They can't see it now. Kaiju's on the attack. They got rid of every single one of their balls.
So that's a mistake, guys.
Yes, so they fucked that up. I hope your channel's rated M.
I curse a lot, so. Have you seen me play Ocarina of Time?
I have,
A
girl.
lot of cursing.
Well, it's an infuriatingly fun game. So when you release all of your balls, you lose the chance to counter and protect your teammates. You know, it's basically like getting fixed as a pet. You just don't have any balls anymore. You can't flaunt them around. You can't use them for anything, and you're basically defenseless. So when you throw every single one of your balls,
Is he Wolf Slayer?
wait, is this the correct Wolf Slayer? Okay, just now that I've seen like 3 different Wolf Slayers with different numbers, like I have to make sure.
Is there?
I've seen so many, and I don't know why. Wolf Slayer, hey boo, how you doing?
Hey, Wolf Slayer.
Welcome, welcome. As I was saying, if you don't have any balls to defend, your entire team is defenseless and can only rely on catches or dodging, which is something that you never want to do. You always want to hold on to one ball to block or counter with so that you can say, screw you to the other team and throw them off their game. And it looks like we're going to have a reset here.
Reset with Burden to Kaiju.
Yes.
You like my camera work?
I do like your camera work. It's probably really handy to have someone else here
Yeah.
for a little bit. Okay, so Rogue is consulting with each other. How many balls are they going to lose? It looks like they're going to throw 2 and keep the burden, which is fine. Oh no. What a catch! What a catch! Oof! The refs are going to call that good. So now Kaiju is 3, Rogue is 3, even. It's basically like they started over. 2 Kaiju, 3 Rogue. Jumping is always very dangerous. Oh, hi, Chelsea.
Thanks for the view.
Chelsea's literally right beside us, and she's over here in Twitch chat. So cute. So Kaiju 1, Rogue 3. It can be done. It definitely can be, but you just have to really pace your game. It looks like they're going to bide their time, though. Kaiju has the burden ball, so Kaiju is going to throw. He's going to throw 1 and back off. The burden ball is going to go right back to him, so he's going to have to throw again, which sucks. I do not know anybody on Kaiju.
I'm struggling with names today. It's been pretty great. Tall guy with the hat.
Yeah, tall guy. People running behind the court. Very risky. So, okay, now Rogue has burden. They're all going to light him up. If they're smart, they're going to all throw it once.
Back of the leg.
There we go.
Good.